Hey, Wild fans, welcome to yet another new feature from MinnyIce.com. We're calling this the MinnyIce Postcast. We're going to come with you with a little reaction after every Wild game. The Wild winning tonight by a score of 3-2 over the Anaheim Ducks. Jake, what did you think of what we saw from the Wild tonight?
Well, it started off a little bleak. They obviously scored that early goal. But other than that, it was kind of like, okay, is this team going to do anything? What's going on here? They have power plays and it takes Ryan Hartman a rebound opportunity on a shorthanded goal. It was just in typical Wild fashion. Then finally they do cash in there. With that. But I would say another little stingy effort by the Wild here. Kakkonen in his debut wasn't amazing. He wasn't awful though. Kind of just got the job done. And with a stingy team like the Anaheim Ducks, I think they'll walk away with 2 points.
I wonder aloud to myself, and I know Dean Evison has said the opposite. If we start to see with this homestand some tweaks, we've seen little bits of tweaks to the line combinations that the Wild have used. I wonder if we start to see some more concrete changes to those, starting up with this homestand that starts this weekend.
We could. I feel like this team is so just unique in the way that it can really, there's so many versatile players where they can go either way with everything. I don't know if we'll have a concrete answer. I think it might take about 10 games or so to get some combinations that work, and we will see if there's more accusations to be made because, as we know of Bill Guerin over the past little bit here, he's not afraid to make moves. So if Marco Rossi isn't going to be healthy, or maybe, he is out for a little bit more, he goes out and acquires a center because, quite frankly, this juggling every single night can't be good for this team going forward with their centers.
No, they got to do something to address that in a meaningful way, not just like, hey, we're gonna put these pieces in different spots. As we did previously, we want to make sure to get your 3 stars as well, so we'll incorporate that into our postcast here for this evening. So who are your 3 stars of the night?
Well, my first star is going to be the Yule log, which I would love to trademark there. Yule Eriksson-Ek. I don't know if I've heard that one before. Maybe it's somewhere trapped in my mind, but he was awesome tonight. He was really good. A lot of people are clamoring for Yule to be the top line center, and rightfully so right now. But I think he is slated perfectly on that line with Greenway and Marcus Foligno. So he had a really good shot on the game-winning goal. He put it right where no one else could do it. And he played his greasy game. He played, he was in that 18-minute mark, which is very, very big for a guy like Eriksson-Ek. Like, that's a lot of trust coming from Dean Avison. So I got to put him as there. You got the game-winning goal. And then I would go and look at my second star, and I would go ahead and say Jonas Brodin. Didn't really show up on the score sheet at all, but man, he was on fire tonight. Just bringing pucks in and out of the D zone, putting them into the offensive zone, walking the blue line, maintaining guys like Getzlaf and Raquel, who were pretty invisible the whole night, and unless they were getting involved physically. But yeah, he was awesome, Jonas Brodin, and he actually led defensemen in time on ice for the Wild with 24-21 in minutes. So you're starting to see the change, and him and Spurgeon seem to kind of be the guys that are leading this team instead of a guy like Suter who had under 20. So that was impressive. Brodin was as good as always. And then I think for my third star, I flip it to the other side of things, and Ryan Miller coming in as a backup role. I really don't know why they didn't go back to John Gibson here. He didn't even dress tonight. Maybe it's because they're like, hey, buddy, you're way too good. We're trying to get a high draft pick. Let's simmer down a little. But Ryan Miller was really good in this game, I thought, especially coming in and playing against a hungry team. He saved 29 of 32. And he was just solid for the old guy that he is now, which is crazy to say. Ryan Miller used to be one of the elite, but now he's just a solid backup, and he proved that again tonight. So I went ahead and threw him in as my third star.
3-2 win for the Wild. Capo Kakkonen gets the win in his first start of the season, and the Wild head home with a 3-1 record. They will take on the San Jose Sharks, correct?
Yes.
On Saturday. It's Saturday, Sunday this weekend, right?
No. They play Friday.
Friday. Okay. We can work with that. Coming up at MinnyIce tomorrow, we've got MinnyIce minutes, also report cards from tonight's win. Should have a lot more energy with those because of the fact that it wasn't a super boring game. So I'll be looking for that. Be looking for plenty more coming up here at MinnyIce. Follow both of us. Follow everything MinnyIce related. Postgame Postcast is out.